we've got to this point. And once again, thank you, Ace, for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me, as we are about to cast the one match that would have been a live cast, but looks like they played it during the stream. So it's gonna be another ZVZ. Spawning the bottom left side, we have none other than our yellow Zerg Bali.
And spawning in the top right, we have the blue Zerg. Is it Cereb or Carib? Cereb, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's Cereb, but it's actually it's weird because his original name is, well, if you read it in Hungarian, it's Cerkof. So
Cerkof.
Yeah, okay. yeah. I know it's a bit difficult to pronounce it, but you can go with Cereb, I believe. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to be upset about it.
I've been exposed to enough European languages. I can usually get pretty close. But
no, actually, the pronunciation was good. So,
oh, thank you. And we got some lings coming up
nice.
here. These are also pretty good. I'm a big fan of those.
We once again have, by the looks of it, we have another. Wait, is this a? Yeah, this looks like a regular tall pool, to be honest.
No, he is going for the base here.
Oh.
He doesn't
we have a drone as well. Oh, we have a... Wait, is this like... Okay,
wait,
spine rush?
Is he bringing the spine?
I think it's gonna be a spine
the drone?
rush.
I didn't see the drone.
Okay. Let's see if Bali reacts in time. Oh, he's gonna have to react with this, so... Oh, okay. Ooh, three spines. Instantly.
Okay, he must have seen it.
Okay,
yeah, it's actually in vision now because they changed the vision radius.
But this is going to be really, really awkward because now Cerkof is going to go for the expansion. And it's going to... Oh, 60 links actually. Oh, wait a second. This is quite wild. Some more links coming out. And honestly, if he goes up and sees this many spines, was that a cancel though? That's the question.
I missed that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a cancel because he lost the drone as well. And he lost the link to... Yeah, he lost the link to, like, the broodlings. And he lost the 25 minerals, so that's how it adds up to 100. Although we should never do mats on stream, I made the risky decision to do so. It paid off for now, but don't worry, guys. There's gonna be plenty of Mauzy moments where I mess up. The maths version is the new edition Mauzy moment. New and improved.
Doing math on stream is like the best way to make yourself look dumb.
Oh yeah. It's like when I tried to count and I like don't press U to check the unit tab. I'm like counting, and I see 4, and then like a couple units to the left there's like one more, and I'm like, okay, one more.
They move into frame and you're like, oh.
and then I move my screen and I see 2 more over there, and then I feel extra dumb. Okay, so the response is gonna be a baling nest, by the way, from Bali. Bali is actually quite known to have good micro with Lingbane. I never want to play Lingbane micro against him because he was quite known for the bailing bust, especially in ZVP.
But we have plenty of defensive banes here from Cerkof.
Yeah. So. Okay. This could be big.
Whoa.
He slips through. Okay, this is good.
That was interesting. Don't usually see that, but I mean, all those banes crashing into the queen was not really what Bali was looking for there. So
I guess it's fine. I mean, it's fine for us because
then the game continues and we get to have more ZVZ.
No, I mean, we see the drone counts. Now, obviously,
yes,
Bali doesn't see the drone count and maybe did not realize that there's not that many drones here. And yeah, if you remember to count those links in the beginning, you realize that it's basically, 16 links, more or less. 10 of them have died literally, so yeah, it's really, really good. Couple of... This is still good because it's like 3 drones for 3 bailings.
Yeah,
in this situation, I believe it's good. I believe it's okay because he has... this is interesting, wild, weird, everything in between. So we're gonna go up to 3 gases. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go up to 2 gases, Lair and Roach Warren.
Roach Warren, yeah.
For a moment, I thought
drone count is exploding here for Cerkof.
Yeah.
It's actually all the way up to 35 now.
Yeah, I actually felt like it could be a Muta play as well, since we didn't see any kind of Roach Warren before, but it still could be a Muta play. Maybe put down the Roach Warren as a safety, and he's gonna try to see. It seems
like Bali is gearing up for a Roach attack here.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the best option here, but this might just turn out to be a very weak attack because Cerkof is gonna have the defensive, like the defender's advantage. Yes, Charlie. I'm gonna feed you after this. Don't worry. He already left the room.
Oh yeah. 2 spines and a bunch of roaches in production for Cerkof. I think they're probably gonna be doing pretty well for defending this roach push here. It's not really the largest push, and there's no roach speed or anything. There's not even a lair.
Yeah, now road speed is going to start for Cerkof, and it's going to have it sooner or later, and I think he's gonna be able to hold this. It's gonna be 15 roaches versus 2 spines, queens, 3 queens, and more roaches by the time the attack really commences. So we only have 2 less roaches for Cerkof. Oh, we have a couple of Ravagers here. Biles connect there,
Biles
but not with
decent,
that many.
yeah.
Okay.
But there's just not enough roaches here anymore, and with the spines as well. I mean,
yeah, I think
Bali has to back up here.
If he wants to live for another day, then he needs to back off.
Yeah, he wants to not lose all these roaches.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
continuing
it's gonna
to fight
be close.
though, trying to get some value, but
oh,
yeah,
and there's the GG. Yeah, I'd say that it's an early GG, but there was no lair, so I guess it's 100%.
Yeah,
100% justified.
They were pretty all in.
Yeah.
They stopped droning.
Although it was almost a really good recovery. So considering the situation, oops, I actually updated the wrong one.
Yeah, it's hard to make that call sometimes, but I think it was the right call. Okay. It just didn't work out this game. Cerkof was pretty ready with those spines.
Yep. That is indeed the case. It was a good call, and obviously maybe if you back off in time, yeah, probably, but it's still difficult because if you don't have the lair and your opponent already has Roach Warren started and everything, then it's going to be super difficult. All right, but once again, we're gonna have our beautiful ZVZ participants, and spawning in the top left side of Oceanborn, we have none other than Cerkof.
And spawning in the bottom right, the purple Zerg, we have Bali attempting to bring it back that last game with the roach push.
Yep. And oh yeah, I was actually telling you that I'm going to talk about this story with Koye's clan. If you look at it, it's the same clan. Surprise, surprise, Cerkof is that friend, that friend of his.
Oh.
So Koye started the. It's basically the. So his name is Adam Gondi. So this is the. I believe it's named Gondi Adam Fan Club, basically. More of a Hungarian pronunciation, and Cerkof actually got into the clan after that, after it was created. It was represented by Koye, so it's quite a funny situation there. Yes, Charlie, I heard you. I'll have to feed him. He's already hungry. Ever since he got castrated, he has a better appetite, and they warned me about it. So I'm looking out for his health. So I'm only feeding him the same amount as before. He's actually eating it this time. Like I'm not throwing away his food anymore. He always has some appetite. And now I just have to be careful because, you know, the hormones are no longer going to be produced in his body. So these last 2-3 weeks until they get out of the bloodstream, it's going to be kind of rowdy, but
yeah,
after that he's gonna calm down, like definitively. He's already a lot calmer, so he sleeps all day.
So what do you think about these openers here? Because it looks like Bali went for the pool first and is now going fast lair and a baneling nest.
Cerkof in the chat. Hello,
Cerkof went for the hatch first and dropped a spine and is playing very defensive.
Yeah.
Also with a baneling nest.
Yeah, so this is looking like an interesting build here. I have an idea what this could be since we see these two overlords here in position. So this could be a defensive baneling nest and either a Nidus or a Ling Drop. I'd say Ling Drop is the more likely one.
Because they're both paired, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd say it's... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
There's the two overlords. Oh, do we have defensive banelings here? Oh, he's gonna see the banelings as well, so... Oh, pulls back the queen. Nicely done here. Just going to blow up one of these. Okay, it's still fine. Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful defense from Bali.
Oh.
And now the double Ling Drop. Let's see if Cerkof is ready. By the way, Cerkof in the chat said like he got lucky that he could join the clan, so it's an achievement to be part of your
overlords are like right on
clan.
the edge.
Okay, so it's gonna be a frontal attack as well. Oh, it's going to soak up the banelings.
Oh no!
Oh, this is
slipped right past that bane.
Yeah, this is so good. And Cerkof still had no idea about those lings, and now it's gonna go in, and we might just have a quick 1-1
So many
over here.
drones going down in the main of Cerkof.
Yeah, okay, it's going to have a couple of links here. Gonna try to
Bane's
tank.
finishing. Went
it's
to the
gonna
queen.
explode them into the queens, yeah. But 12 drones fall, and we have 2 more banelings morphing over here.
That is definitely some pretty good damage.
Yeah, let's see. Cerkof has a lot of minerals, not that much gas. So if he mines a bit of gas somehow, some way, he could afford a couple of roaches. His closest supply blocking as well. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate. For now, let's see the connections.
Is really his best asset here. Oh god.
Oh, okay.
But does he have anything to finish those off? Yeah.
Yeah, another Ling run by could actually do the trick.
But yeah, here we go. He's gonna try it.
But man, that roach warren indeed is the best asset. This wall.
The roach
3-star roach warren. Oh, another overlord drop. Oh, but this
interesting. I was expecting this to just run into the natural and try to focus those low health drones.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna try to take down the queen and potentially take down something else as well. Okay, he's gonna be able to see it due to the creep tumor.
Ooh.
Something I also learned.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, in that Avatar game. The map abusing Avatar
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, so...
Yeah, I always thought that, like, oh yeah, the creep gives you vision, and I was
the
like...
The creep is what gives you vision, but no, actually, it's not the creep, it's the tumor
Now it
itself.
makes sense why you don't get vision on the enemy's creep as well. Like,
yep.
It's not just because it's been made by your opponent.
Yeah, because nobody owns creep. Like, creep is just creep. Like, it's an attribute that terrain has.
Yeah.
And the tumor is just generating creep. Yeah, you own the tumor, not the creep.
You own the tumor that generates the same creep.
Ooh, 3 roaches and a Ling run by behind this. Trying to take out this third of Cerkof.
Yeah, this is looking quite...
I think this is going to be easy cancel.
Quite grim here. Yep. Oh, and it was like a last second cancel as well. It's kind of lucky, I'd say, that it was in time to get a cancel on it.
Yeah.
And funny enough, after all those shenanigans, link bait shenanigans on both sides. We have sort of a macro game, I'd say.
A little bit, but I'd say that Bali is definitely in the lead here with the third base, with just finishing 12 workers for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. 50 workers versus 37.
And Cerkof is just remaking their third now.
Although I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the fact that the most common way to lose in a ZVZ is overdroning.
Oh god, it happens all the time.
It's like, oh, I should have enough time to like make these drones. Nope.
Nope.
You cannot drone over. Like, it's even more crucial than in other matchups. No, this Overlord, this Overseer is a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. If you know the song.
Oh, Hydra range coming up. Okay.
I'm gonna survive. Keep on surviving.
I guess that makes sense if you want some Hydras in the back of your Roach army.
Yeah.
To do more damage, because they do way
really
more DPS than Roaches.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good DPS. Well, not as good DPS as SC1 Hydras, by the way, but yeah. Just to mention it.
Oh the saddest link drop ever right here.
Yeah. It's like, Master, there's a couple... No, just attack. I mean, Roach. No, just attack. Okay.
Just do it. Exit the Overlord. It's time for you to go. There's roaches down there. No.
I don't want to go. You will go. You will sacrifice
Nope.
and fight for the sword. You're disposable.
Leave the Overlord. I command you. Fight those roaches. Go.
But the Overbite loves us. Nope, that's a lie. That's
today.
a lie, so
Today
you
will
gotta
be
get into me.
sacrificed.
By the way, I love this tiny bit of creep because it serves as a highway. It's gonna be a bit of faster reinforcements on the side of Cerkof, who will,
Very nice,
by the
yes.
way, have +1 missile and will have road speed as well. And honestly, before you get any upgrades for those Hydras, if you don't have at least equal amounts of roaches, or maybe like a couple less,
Yeah.
you're going to be in big trouble.
Oh, and the Hydras are in the front here.
Yeah, it's only
Okay,
30
roaches
units
are
versus
coming up.
40 roaches.
Oh my god, yeah, there's so
Yeah,
many roaches
this-
for Cerkof.
Oh, this
Diving
looks
on this
painfully
army here, and I
overruns.
just don't think it's gonna last.
By the way, do you see what I see? Is this the... I know it's not relevant, but the fight is looking to be over, to be honest. Oh, actually, wait a second.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, Queen's gonna fall. And more roaches
Yeah,
flowing across the map.
Reinforcing Hydras there seems like they might have actually done the trick. Just
By
in
the way,
time.
Look at this Overseer and look at the Overlord's colors. Does it seem purple to you? Or look at the Evo Chamber. He has two colors, pink and purple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's because of the color intensity, by the way.
That is interesting, yeah.
Oh man, these things, like, the most random stuff gets into my head, and I'm like, everything is like full chaos. I'm like, oh, that Overlord seems different color than the Overseer.
You notice that stuff when you're observing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
if you actually have time, you're like, wait, hang on, is that?
I don't have to like panic and just try to survive somehow when I have to actually look at the game.
Cerkov's trying it once again, but I don't think this is gonna work. I think now that the Hydra count has
this is
swelled
so
up to a
weird.
meaningful number, this is
so weird because it's 1/1 roaches, right? So it's...
But the Roach Hydra interaction, yeah, I've always found that fascinating in ZVZ. Like, it's one of these stages that I never really get to play very much because I'm such a dirty 12-pull cheeser myself, but the Roach Ravager, like, war, you know, for a while, you know, you're kind of like, do I want Roaches or do I want Ravagers? Ravagers are weaker, but they have more range and they can cast Bile, right? But then eventually you unlock Hydras, and then it's like, okay, Hydras are weaker, but they do a lot more damage and they have better range. So if I can keep them behind my Roaches, you know, they're more expensive and weaker, but they have more value. But you can't make too much of them because if you don't have a thick enough Roach shield in the front, then the Hydras just get ran over by the Roaches.
Look at Bali's army. Like, you see where those hydras are right now, or were basically. So that's how it turns out every single time. It's basically, I'm like, okay, hydras are going to be in the back. They're not going to take damage. Hydras proceed to go into the front, die first, and then I die in the whole fight. Because some of my roaches in the back don't even fight. And I'm
Pretty
like,
much.
yep.
Because if you have your hydras in the front, it's basically like you just made a roach for double the cost, and it has less health, and it just died in the first like 5 seconds of the fight.
So you made a roach, which is not even
Ravagers.
a roach. Oh, that's a big pickup actually. Oh my god, this DPS on those hydras, dude. What the?
Yeah, right?
Hello? Oh my god,
It's
we have
actually
lurkers
kind of
as well.
crazy. How many hydras are we up to? Okay, just lowered. Oh wow. Okay, so it was like 16 hydras, but now we're making some more lurkers here.
Okay, oh, it's gonna be another overlord falling. Where are the lurkers? Oh, the lurkers are actually moving into the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's got these lurkers that are going to go off to the third. He's going to try to pull the army out of position and then siege the lurkers by the third. Yep.
Oh, but he ate a lot of bios on top of those hydras. Actually lost a couple of hydras there. Quite a lot of them, to be honest.
Probably trying to micro the lurkers when that was happening. But now the lurkers
yeah,
are in position.
Are all over the place. They're attacking all over the place. Ooh.
Okay, there's no army on top of the lurkers to defend it, so I think this is just going to get cleaned up.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, yeah, looks like Bali is going to take this.
Oh, so, because of the army moving into the...
Yeah, the army actually moved through the lurker spines, so he lost most of it, even though he cleaned it up. Bali had the other army, right? So the non-lurker army.
Yeah. I was watching the lurkers, not the other army, and it's like, oh, what happens in the meantime? The other army runs up into the main.
Yeah, like, the other army was still there. Like, even if it wasn't doing anything, it would have been, like, game over. That means we're going into game number 3, I believe. Yep, that is gonna be the case. Let's accept. And I'm updating the score in the meantime. So apparently, I instinctively gave a point to Bali. Because I knew it's gonna be 1-1 in the end. Although, the way it looked for a moment when Cerkof was attacking with those 40 roaches versus 10 hydras and 20 roaches.
That was scary, yeah.
That looked like it's gonna be a 2-0, honestly. That looked like the 2-0 being locked in all honesty. But let's see if he can actually close it out after a brilliant game 1 and some nasty game 2 shenanigans. But he tried to defend and he failed the attack and then he died to lurkers. But let's see if he has it. Give your energy to Mr. Cerkof.
And in the bottom left, we have the purple Zerg with a fantastic lurker play last game. We've got Bali taking this gold on post-youth.
Ooh.
Cerkof also taking this gold.
Love to lose to this
both
build
players
order.
want the,
Something fresh. Yeah, indeed. Oh, I thought you meant... Oh, I literally thought that you meant taking the gold like in the front, you know? Like the actual gold.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But this was a 15 hatch, by the way, so... Yeah, 15 with earlier.
Hatch a little bit earlier for Bali.
Bit of an early hatch, but this pool is... This gas is early, by the way. So that's the thing that I'm quite worried about. Okay, pools into gas. I'm curious what we're going to see. So definitely going to be some kind of earlier shenanigans. It's not going to be like the faster 4 queen or 3 queen into lair without speed and into like 2 base roach that take your third a bit later and stuff like that. It's going to be something else, in my opinion.
Drone transfer.
Yeah, that's kind of normal on both sides, so it's not weird.
It's just interesting to see like when players decide to do the drone transfer, if they decide to do it, you know.
I think it's worth it if you transfer like 6 and you manage to like micro them properly onto the gold patches. You know, like double the workers on the patches. Now,
I think if you pull too many, it's not worth it because it interrupts your mining too much.
Yeah, it will pay off in the long run, but you have to do it properly. So that's one of the gimmicks that I don't like about this map, by the way. I feel
the
like
gold base just makes it a little bit funky.
Yeah, Dynasty has the gimmick of the gold base, in-base natural gold base, that turbo gold. Post-Youth has this half gold in-base natural as a gimmick. Ghost River is super small, has like tiny rush distance as a gimmick. Then
yeah, this map pool is very strange. Yes,
Amphion is weird.
Has some sort of a gimmick.
Amphion has the left side of the map, like it's a vertical map.
Amphion has tons of gimmicks. What are the other ones? Did you say Crimson Court already?
Crimson Court needs to be opened.
That one has the weird mineral wall off, right? Like, and same thing with Alcyone. They have like whole sections of the map that are locked off by mineral walls.
Yeah, but I think on Alcyone it's like a bit better because you can just, you know, go for the minerals in the middle and it instantly mines it out. So if you want to take the gold base, and it's like only 5 minerals, so you have the mineral wall, but you can like easily get rid of it. Even with like Protoss, you just pull it over, wall it off, put the pylon as a spotter, put another pylon on the other side, and you're fine. How do you do that on Amphion?
I'm not sure, but I am sure that Cerkof is going for a Spire here, and that's very interesting.
Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, and it's gonna be, okay, 3 base Muta, but like the third hatch is gonna be super late.
Yeah.
And we have a safety
it's
beam
basically a 2 base Muta.
Yeah, with like 3 hatcheries.
But because it's on, I see, because it's on Post-Youth and you have the minerals, you'll actually have enough minerals to keep expanding and maintain that growth there. Mm-hmm. Which is what Rogue actually tried versus Dark in GSL.
Oh, there's a lot of banelings over here.
Oh god, there's a lot of banes up there, yeah!
What? Oh my god!
Oh, bro, there's organity.
What? What in God's name? Oh my goodness.
Now Cerkof is gonna hold position queens here as well. Ready for the next wave of those coming in.
32 leagues?
Oh no, he moved the queens!
Okay, this is still... Oh,
okay,
it's not that good anymore. Okay, we're back at 0? Question mark? Now links are into the mineral line.
Okay.
Still not terrible.
Focusing the extractor? Oh, because mutas, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Banes will
Well,
clean
if he
it
knows
up.
about, yeah, I don't think he knew about the mutas. I think it just randomly. Okay, it's gonna get rid of the Overlord, which is gonna supply block Bali, by the way.
Knows.
It's gonna supply block Bali, and it's gonna be quite difficult because he has 3 Overlords starting now, but it's going to be quite difficult. Banelings are going to make sure that these mutas are going to be supported even if they leave home. Oh, that's nice Baneling connection. Interesting stuff, by the way. We have centrifugal hooks finished up on the side of Bali, so he's gonna have speed Banelings versus the regular Banelings on the side of Cerkof. And it would matter, by the way, if it was the old Banelings, because now it doesn't give you the extra 5 HP, so Baneling speed doesn't really matter anymore in this this situation. Although I don't think it would
we've
cost
got a lot of spores here.
Yeah.
For Bali.
It's weird that we
I'm
don't have
a little bit worried about. Okay, the economies are actually fairly even.
It's a weird way position to take as a third, in my opinion, because it's harder to get there with queens.
Right.
With the mutas, it's like a
Especially if you
stepping
don't
stone.
mine out the minerals there.
Oh yeah, that's also a thing. Oh yeah, another gimmick. Just
Yeah,
make an
yeah, I
extractor
know,
and
right?
mine out the minerals.
We didn't have enough gimmicks on this map. Let's throw another one in.
Oh yeah. Oh, queen goes down. But at least not a muta falls, so slowly but surely Cerkof is bleeding out some of those mutas.
Yeah, and not really getting as much value as you would really hope.
Yeah, now one thing that we always forget, in my opinion, at least that's what it feels like. So the mutas are regenerating HP out of combat quite fast, by the way.
Yes, they do.
I believe it's like...
Gonna catch these Banes?
Oh?
Does he see him? Come on, move him a little bit back.
Okay, he
Up,
sees them.
up. Got him.
Oh, and he sees that it's speed bailing, so he can be aware of this. Oh, but it doesn't matter, actually. It doesn't really matter because, yeah. These mutas are going to have all the map control in the world. Now, we have Hydras on the way. You know what I would love to see? Infestors. I feel like Infestors and Vipers are so good against mutas.
They are very good against mutas, yeah.
So Vipers got that thing where they don't drain as much energy, as much life from the buildings. It's like small buff, something that usually doesn't really matter on our level.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that until you mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah, but we have the Infestor, which can fungal right out of the gates without the pathogen glands
That's an
upgrade.
amazing change, yeah.
And we
no
also have the
pathogen
Hydra.
glands needed anymore.
Yeah, and the Hydra range is actually cheaper. I believe it's cheaper, but if it's not cheaper, it still makes faster.
It's slightly faster, yeah. They're not cheaper. They're still 100 each, but they're slightly faster.
It's like 40 something seconds and 73, 71 seconds on muscular augments, and group spines is like 40, probably 43 something along those lines. The same as with chitinous, which takes forever, and then anabolic synthesis is actually like super fast.
Chitinous, to be fair though, I can understand why it takes so long, because
yeah,
chitinous is
extra 2
amazing
armor.
for ultras.
What did we say? It was like 2 base armor then with +3, and then it's 7 armor ultras.
Yeah.
Man, it's... Heroku is actually having having an orgasm right now in the chat, hearing about the 7 armor ultra. It's still not the most broken form that it was, as I heard.
God,
oh my God,
the 8 armor ultra, how I miss you.
Honestly, I feel like we got to a
loved
point.
that thing.
I feel like we got to a point where if Cerkof maxes out on mutas, it's gonna be unstoppable. There's just not the amount of Hydras that can actually deal with this. And even with Fungal, Fungal misses. Another Fungal actually catches a couple of mutas, but he's gonna catch him.
No, he's got no energy. No.
Oh my God, all of them fall. Oof.
14 workers went down as well.
5 more investors on the way, but 5 investors have fallen actually.
It's expensive. See, that's the weird thing about the fungal versus viper thing. It's like, do you want to go for vipers or for infestors, right? Because if you fungal, you know, it doesn't actually kill the mutas. Like, it just holds them in position for a little while, and then you can kill them with something else, hopefully, if you're ready. But like, what if they get away, like we just saw?
Yeah.
And then with vipers, it's like, if you parabomb, what if they just are really good with their micro and they pull back the one parabombed muta?
Oh yeah, that's also true. So it's not 100% insurance for
nice
either
fungal
of them.
though. Oh, another nice fungal.
Oh, it's even on like the speed bailings.
The
my
speed
God.
baits get the hydras though.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, Cerkof is actually a fan of speed bailings against hydras, so I remember him calling it that it's actually a good idea to go, because I was like, bailing speed in ZVZ is like not a thing, but he actually corrected me, and with reason.
Yeah, the speed banes are amazing against hydras.
Man, what a series! What a series!
That was great.
That was a really fun ZVZ.